Hi, this is Barry List, and we're at the 2013 Informs Analytics meeting in San Antonio, Texas. We're speaking with executives from the very best analytics teams in the world this year. The event is the 41st annual Franz Edelman Competition. Listen to what these leaders say about the role of analytics at their organization.
We had an opportunity to really dig deep into our overall pharmaceutical supply chain using operations research. We have 5 very distinct supply chains in McKesson. Really had never had a holistic view of these supply chains. Through the modeling tool that was developed in conjunction with IBM, we were now able to really look in detail at each supply chain, items in that supply chain, vendors in the supply chain, and customer service by that supply chain with levels of data and information we'd never seen before. From our overall work to date, we've already identified and realized over $1 billion in working capital reduction through the project. This has really come in a number of different areas through the base inventory we maintain in the distribution centers and 2 facets of our in-transit inventory where we took days of inventory out of our overall process.
We're always trying to innovate and improve customer service, and we took the opportunity to look at our pharmacy business and figure out how we could provide prescriptions when the customers wanted to pick them up, and at the same time also make sure that we improved our inventory management across our pharmacy department. Well, there are a number of complex variables that go into figuring out what pharmaceuticals we need to have on hand for our customers. Everything from weather, illness patterns, and just a lot of demand variations. So we used a set of complex tools, algorithms, and simulations to figure out how to best optimize inventory for our customers. The solution first and foremost delivered value to our customers by being able to fill 1.5 million more prescriptions, having the product that the customer needed when they needed it versus the prior year. We were also, as a side benefit and a big benefit, able to reduce working capital by $120 million, and we also were able to drive a $10 million productivity improvement for our pharmacies.
Typically we had offered configure-to-order products, and that they drove about 127 million different configurations for our customers. Although they valued choice, it certainly wasn't simple. We added a new product offer called fixed hardware configuration, and through operations research and analytics, we were able to optimize those offers to 2,500 and increase profitability.
The energy business is big and complex and requires large investments and expectation around those investments of top performance for decades. Operational research has helped us to deliver that performance and make both the right decisions about the investment and to drive that investment to top performance over its life.
We didn't know anything about OR prior to this project. Professor Tang and his team convinced us that there is potential value of OR. Then we started collaborating with Professor Tang's team. They developed OR-based decision support systems, which improved our operational efficiency significantly. This project brought huge economic benefits to us and also reduced our CO2 emission. Now, most importantly, this has changed our management culture.
There were 2 advices, completely different, for flood protection in the Netherlands. On the one hand, there was the advice, no change policy, which would cost no investments, but on the other, but it would lead to much hazardous situations because the flood risk would increase. On the other hand, you had the advice, increase the protection standard tenfold, which would cost a lot of money. Now the problem was actually to choose between these 2 options, and therefore we used operations research.
That wraps it up for Informs and the top analytics and operations research teams in the world. Learn more about analytics by visiting Informs at www.informs.org. Thank you.